Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing of this Lenovo A5, and this is the budget oriented variant. This is going to sell for 6,000 rupees, and they have one more variant that sells for 7,000. As you can see, nothing is printed over here. This is a review on it, guys, so let's quickly open it up. So let's have a look. And the thing is that generally we have seen other phones also at 6,000 price point, but they don't have a fingerprint scanner. As you can see, this one is having a fingerprint scanner. The back actually looks nice, looks like metallic finish, but it is plastic, guys. But anyways, I'll just keep the handset to the side. And I also feel this one is having a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So for 6,000 rupees, these are some of the things that it is actually doing different compared to most other budget oriented phones. And this was reviewed, and as you can see, this was peeled, so this should have been like this. 4,000 milliamp hour battery. It says 13.8 inch vision display. That means it's a 5.45 inch HD plus screen, and 13 megapixel rear and a 8 megapixel front facing. So even the front facing is 8 megapixel, and that fingerprint reader, which generally you don't find in this price point. So let's see what else in the box. So a quick start guide and other stuff. SIM ejector tool over here. This will be your micro USB cable, guys, and this will be your power brick. It's again Lenovo branded. Let me take this plastic out and show you the rating. So as you can see, guys, it's a Lenovo branded charger, and it's very tiny over here, but it's a 5-volt 2-amp charger, and I'm glad that they have given this, because in general budget oriented phones, they generally give a 1-amp charger. So that's what you get in the box. So let me keep these things to the side, and let's have a look at the handset itself. So this is the handset itself, and because of that screen size and aspect ratio, it easily fits in your hand. Let me give you a physical overview. On the top, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. This is the volume rocker, power on off button. They give a good tactile feel. Bottom will be your micro USB port that will be used for charging main microphone, and this is your SIM tray. Let's look at the configuration. I hope it has a dedicated SD card slot. Yes, it does have. So 2 nano SIMs and a dedicated micro SD card slot, and you might have to use it because the base variant that is for 6,000 rupees comes with the 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal storage. And back, as you can see, it looks like dual camera, but no, it's not a dual camera. It's a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, and front facing camera is supposed to be 8 megapixels. So let me just power this on, and let's have a look at the same. And guys, by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Lenovo A5 is having a 5.45 inch HD plus screen in the 18:9 aspect ratio. It's powered by the Mediatek MT6739 chipset, which is a quad core processor. It comes with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage. That's for 6,000. And there is also one more variant that comes with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. That'll be for 7,000. It's a dual SIM with the dedicated SD card slot. Moving to the camera, it has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. It also has a fingerprint scanner and a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and as you can see, some third-party apps are actually pre-installed on this. This is the first boot, guys. So as you can see, Google Apps, but here, as you can see, some apps are pre-installed, and it doesn't have the app tray like this. If you just go say something like this, and on the left we have the Google Now pane, so that's actually nice. And guys, this is actually powered by that Mediatek quad core processor, and I feel they should have actually given a octa-core part, but again, yes, considering the price point, we can't complain too much. As you can see, these are the quick toggles. We also have the auto brightness sensor over here, and if you go to the setting, it says for some reason not verified. As I told you, this is the review on it. Anyways, if you go to the system, as you can see, if you go to about the phone, it's running on the Android version 8.1 Oreo. That's a nice thing, as you can see. And I thought it would be too laggy, but within the UI it is fine, as you can see. But let's look at the storage, because let's have a look at that. How much is the storage? And they have sent us this. This is the 3 GB RAM variant, hence it's having that 32 GB of internal storage. The base 6,000 rupees variant, guys, will have 2 GB of RAM and only 16 GB of internal storage. So roughly about 8.2 GB is sort of used. So if you go with that 6,000 rupees variant, roughly you are going to get about 7.8 odd GB of space that is free. So you'll have to use a micro SD card. So that's regarding the storage. Let's just go back, and As I've mentioned, generally we don't find the fingerprint scanner in this budget, but here we get it. So let's have a look at it and give me haptic feedback. And yes, the fingerprint scanner works, but as you can see, it's taking about a second after you click. It gives a haptic feedback and then it actually unlocks. But again, we can't complain too much considering the price point of this device. And I also searched, this one also does support actually face unlocking. So if you go over here and if you type face, as you can see, face recognition option is also there. So if you don't want to use the fingerprint scanner, you can also have the face unlocking. So that's what it is. And yeah, there are some apps that are pre-installed. Let's see if we can uninstall this. If I track this over here, yes, you can uninstall some of the bloatware that is actually pre-installed. So that's actually a nice thing. And here I forgot, here also some apps are actually pre-installed. And this will be sold in India via Flipkart, guys. I'll leave the link. And this has a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So considering the screen size 5.45 inch, it's a HD plus display, the battery life should be actually good. But now let's look at the camera. They say that it's having a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. So let's quickly have a look at it. And the camera loaded fairly quickly for a budget oriented device, and tap to focus we have. And as you can see, focusing and not bad actually. And we have the video mode, photo mode, and the beauty mode over here. And we also have AI, smart photo introduction or whatever, intelligent HDR and all those things. So yeah, you can enable that AI mode also. And let's also look at the front facing camera on this one. It's supposed to be 8 megapixel. Generally we find 5 on these budget phones. And it has autofocus, guys. As you can see, it's tracking my face. And we also have the beauty mode here. It detects automatically your age. So that's what it is. Beauty mode is taking some time to process, but the regular mode, as you can see, is fast. Let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually take some sample shots with this device so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these are some of the quick sample shots that I shot with this Lenovo A5 budget-oriented smartphone in artificial lighting in my office. And yes, as you can see, the image quality is okay. Nothing groundbreaking, but again, I simply can't complain too much considering the budget-oriented price of this device. And here are some of the sample shots taken in outdoor conditions in my roof garden. And here definitely, as you can see, the camera performance is actually pretty good considering the price point of this device. And here are some quick samples taken with the front facing camera of this Lenovo A5. These are in outdoor conditions, and here are some samples taken in indoor lighting conditions. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Lenovo A5. What do you guys actually think about this device? Do let me know in the comment section below. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look of this Lenovo A5. If you are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.